morning, welcome to Ekate's Crossing as we look at another card for reflection. Ten of Pipes with Mockery. Ten of Pipes. Ten of Pipes to me is someone that's very burdened, weighed down, wanting to achieve something but feels it's impossible. So let's have a look and see what the Ten of Pipes is in the book. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. Think about that burdens, things that weigh you down, the sense of be careful about being vain as well. With the Native American Tarot, it's very much about this is important for you when it comes into a reading, to remind us when we're talking about mockery, and that is not about being vain, about not sort of showing off to the world about who you are or what you're about, that you're better than everybody else sort of thing. It's sort of like, hey, wait a minute, let's be a little bit more humble in life. It reminds us to be a little bit more humble. So let's have a look at what it says in the book. Ten of Pipes, Mockery. To clothe a man falsely is only to distress his spirit and to make him incongruous and ridiculous. My entreaty to the American Indian is to retain his tribal dress. Chief Luther Standing Bear, Lakota Steger, 1985. Juan Concha, leader of the Dalles people, was asked if they would work overtime to finish a short scene for the movie Valley of the Sun in 1942. He conferred with his tribesmen and one replied, "Nope, we're tired playing Indian, go home." Fryer of 1972, it wasn't playing Indian that was offensive. The response was to yet another white man trying to squeeze that little extra bit out of yet another Indian. Not long after the first contact, land was given freely for the first time by treaty to the whites, to the Pilgrims. The treaty, signed on March 22nd, 1621, by Massasoit, chief of the powerful Wampanoags of what is now Massachusetts and Rhode Island, of what is now Massachusetts and Rhode Island, marked the beginning of a white encroachment. A bumper sticker making the rounds of the powwow circuit reflects today's Native American attitude toward this beginning. It reads, Indians had rotten immigration laws. The similarity between the plight of the Haitians, Cubans, and Cambodians of today and that of the first whites to settle these shores. Many were fleeing persecution or imprisonment in their own countries, leads many Native Americans to refer mockingly to all non-natives as boat people. In 1964, a conservative estimate counted 10 million and possibly as many as 16 million US residents with at least some Native American blood. It has even been a distinction to claim Native American ancestry. Calvin Coolidge and Abraham Lincoln acknowledged Native American ancestors. Even so, of the $10 million given out in 1969 by the Department of Health, Education and Welfare to study Native Americans, not $1 was given to a Native American scholar or researcher. All the money went to non-natives. One primary subject of the research has been the connection between the Native American and alcoholism. Although center stage has been held by the Indian Wars, more subtle tragedies, such as the one depicted on the Ten of Pipes, eats away the foundations of the Native American heritage. George Catlin painted the before and after of a once proud Assiniboine who went to Washington, D.C. to behold the white world's wonders, and came back a spruced-up dandy who could barely walk in his high-heeled boots. We have used the after as a model for the card. Mockery is an ambiguous title for the card. Is the person peeking in the teepee mocking the other who is dressed up in the 18th century white man's finery? Or is the one dressed up mocking the white man? Or is he mocking his own people by being dressed in such a manner? Or is the whole card a mockery of the white man's changing the Native American into a being neither fish nor fowl, neither white nor red? Or does the card signify all of the above? There was between the white and red cultures a clash of values and an inability of unwillingness of one to see the virtue in the other. The complexities of Native American beliefs to Europeans with a total different set of traditions were impossible to comprehend. Furthermore, most white men felt no compunction to even try to understand. As for the Native American, he saw little reason to abandon familiar and proven ways, or to sort out the intricacies of the white way until he was forced to do so. Mockery is a warning against vanity, through which you can make a fool of yourself. Pride goes before a fall. Reversed, praise is given for a job well done. The catchphrase is how you present yourself. Physically, your costume, your facade. Mentally, rationalization, or more to the point, lying to yourself. Emotionally, giving in to addictions of any kind. And spiritually, possible hypocrisy. Quite interesting there, depending on what's going on with the reading. So there's some things to think about. 10 of pipes in regards to mockery. You know, how, you know, who are you mocking in life? Who are, you know, there's a burden on you to, you know, to the way you treat others as well. It's important here. There's lots going on in this card. Okay, that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.